This is Mayegun live. And thank you so much for joining me. So after reading the caption of the broadcast, please read the description of the broadcast as well. Like it, share it. Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them to join us. Mayegun today. Mayegun is live. So thank you so much if you have done that already. Yeah, we are going to start with their politics in Kano. You know, in the last few weeks or months, we have been reporting the supposed relationship that was kind of like a brew between the Kwakwansop's godson in Kano. So in 2023, it was more or less like Kano State, where the NNPP, as they are called, right, were able to wield the influence of Kwakwansop, and they produced a governor. However, it is said that, according to Galadima, that's the one that is reporting. So they said that from the moment this Kwakwansop's godson became the governor of Kano, his friends or the enemies of supposed opposition to Kwakwansop have been telling him to jump ship, to betray Kwakwansop. Now, the betrayal here is that Kwakwansop met with Tinubu a few times, and it was even rumored that he was probably going to join Tinubu in APC. Maybe it didn't work out. So Kwakwansop then closed the door with, when it comes to the APC or so. But unfortunately for him, his godson, Abba, Yusuf, opened a different door to negotiate behind the scene. And he was willing to hand over what Kwakwansop couldn't give to APC. He was willing to hand everything over as long as he would get his own, free way. Something that Kwakwansop supporters call the betrayal. That is where we are going to start this evening, because today he finally, after several denials, right, he finally resigned as a member of his own political party to go and join Tinubu. So when they submitted his resignation letter and the reaction that followed, hang on, let's actually start with where Abba Galadima was like, it was still rumor until this afternoon.
We saw Konkoso about 2 weeks ago or 10 days or about that, talking to his followers in his house in Kano, that maciya amana za su gani, meaning betrayers will definitely see. Was he not referring to Abba Kabir?
I thought you are Muslim.
I am.
Does anybody need to tell you that whoever betrays will pay for it?
But was he not?
I am asking a question.
Of course, that is certain. But was he not, referring to Abba Kabir?
Did he call name?
Most likely he spoke, of course he spoke in parables, but it was clear to discerning minds that he was actually referring to the governor, going by the different political,
if the governor, yes, Abba Kabir Yusuf, betrays Konkoso, I want to tell you that he will see it on his plate. He has not yet done that. We are waiting. And he has never told us in the party or confided in Konkoso because I should know that he's going. So as far as we are concerned for now, it's speculation. That does not mean that he may not go. But if he goes, he's not fighting us, he's fighting God.
Oh, he wants to stand on his feet.
I say...
you remember the slogan in Kano?
I can address that one.
Okay.
Which leg will he stand on?
His two, his feet, his two
So it means that now he's standing on Konkoso's feet.
That is the allusion.
I'm asking now, it goes now. Yes.
That is the allusion. People believe that he's still riding on the back of Konkoso.
If he's standing on Konkoso's back, then it means he has no feet to stand on. And if he attempts to stand on a borrowed feet, he will fall.
Are you saying that he will not survive the APC tsunami
Whichever
without Kwankwaso?
interpretation you want to give it. Because I just want to remind you and remind the public the relationship between Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf and Senator Rabi Musa Kwankwaso.
Thank you.
No, I shouldn't use some other words. Let me be generous.
Okay.
They have been together for over 30 years. Before politics, in politics, and in governance. The world should know this. And Kwankwaso almost lost all his disciples because he anointed Abba Kabir Yusuf to be the governor of Kano. And all of them, I can count 20 or more senior people to him in the movement, left Kwankwaso because they felt that Abba was not the appropriate person to be governor. But all of them forgot one thing, that is God that makes the king. So, Kwankwaso anointed Abba Kabir Yusuf. And he won election in 2019. Do you believe me?
I'm with you.
No, do you believe me?
I'm with you, engineer.
I thought you are a courageous man.
I am indeed. As a journalist, I take opinions from all shades. Of course, you people believe that he won 2019, but then Ganduje was declared winner. Ganduje served between 2019 and 2020.
Thank you very much. That's all I want. God did not make him governor that time, even though he won the election. Ganduje was declared with the help of General Buhari. And in 2023, again, the same Kwankwaso decided that he should be fielded. And he was fielded. During the process, Ganduje, who rode on the back of Buhari in 2019, now was stupid enough to call Buhari Habuna Habu. You are from Kasina. You know what Mama Shatta meant by Habuna Habu? Is the greatest insult you can do to an individual if you are called that name. Because that was a drunkard, sleeps on the streets, drinks and urinates and...
You see the pattern? It is the case of Godfather, the godsons, who are parting ways as they are choosing different political causes for their own political survivors. Abba Kabir Yusuf, the Kano governor, has been reported to have decried the degradation or kind of like an insult that Kwankwaso and his camp, right, have been meting to him, in the sense that he's not really recognized, or it feels like he's not respected enough as a governor, whereby most of the decisions in the government and wherever is, have to be like rooted through Kwankwaso, something that Kwankwaso himself also denied. So, Abba Yusuf indeed ran in 2019, and he was believed to have won, just like Betrayal and Atiku were believed to have actually defeated Bokwari and Oshimbadi at the time. For those who have enough memory to remember how that played out, right? So Gandola benched Kwankwaso and his camp in 2019. So 2023, they doubled down, and that paid off. And it seemed that Gandola lost a lot of the political will in that regard. He became APC chairman, then he lost that as well. So, but they need Kano. They do. It's not because they want to win Kano or anything, from what I've gathered. It is because they just need something that will give them 25% or something. And like I said, the pattern, it is similar to what is going on in Rivers State. Those who said, even though Kwakwanso denied, there were those who said that their relationship have gone so bad that Abba Yusuf may not get the second term. I don't know how that's kind of like possible. So these are the things they said pushed him. But Abba Galadima, who is also like in-house guy with them, right? I have this to say on that immediately Abba Yusuf became their governor. What happened?
So Abba was declared. He was a governor of Kano. A lot of his friends, we know, 3 months into his tenure, we know those who are pushing him to abandon Konkoso. We know.
So you know there is this pressure on him.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, you know there is pressure on him to abandon Konkoso?
I say we know. I don't want you to go further.
No, I want you to mention a name or two. From where? I mean, is the pressure from within Kano?
I've already given you the meat. Find the knife to cut and eat.
I don't have it, and I'm representing our audience.
So it's okay.
Is the pressure from Abuja or from Kano?
It can be from anywhere.
But it appears he has started.
He should abandon Konkoso. For me, personally, I think he has stayed long enough with the Konkoso.
And he can leave now.
At least I know he stood long enough under that pressure. Maybe he's relieving the pressure now. Maybe, I don't know. Because he has not said he's going yet, officially.
But the feelers around him have indicated that he is leaving.
We don't talk to them. They are too small for us to reply them.
Engineer, we remember last year, maybe early, when the SSG was spearheading the Abba Sayade Kaparka slogan, that Abba stand on your feet. That time, he was sacked by Abba. But now...
Which means Abba didn't agree.
Exactly. But now, here we are. Almost all the members of the State Assembly have endorsed his movement to another political party. Almost all the local government chairmen in Kano have also agreed that he should move. So, where are you, engineer? Are you aware of all of these developments?
Because I could have wished I could have used the Hausa word, but let me...
Please use it. The large chunk of our audience are Hausa speaking people.
By that I need the cassava, because all of them did it. They know that apart from God, the person who made them was Senator Rabiu Musa Konkoso. Each and every one of them take chairman of council. I'm sure if they sleep, if they go to bed, they cannot sleep. Because it was Konkoso single-handedly that made them chairman.
But they have abandoned him now.
Doesn't matter. But God did not abandon him. What are the feelers coming from Kano? Forget about elected people. That is what maybe Tinubu and APC are also considering. Whether to take some people in or to forsake them. Because you have to bring value. But I want to go back to what I was saying. God made Abba Kabir Yusuf the governor of Kano State. But anything that happens in this world, there is a sila in Hausa. That's the reason for what, and there is a...
So in a nutshell, even though Kwakwanso hasn't said anything yet, Abba Galadima, who is pretending not to be in the know that, okay, the guy is gone. And here is the permutation. Tinubu and his gang believes that out of the 36 states in Nigeria, there is no point in anybody believing that except you win in northern Nigeria, that's when you can probably, become the president of Nigeria. The obedient have demystified that. And the Supreme Court of Nigeria also have interpreted the law to say otherwise than what it used to be. So the entire political, what do you call it, geography has sort of like shifted from what it used to be. However, what Tinubu and his gang want to do is this. If the opposition finally formed anything at all, before that, too, like out of the 36 states in Nigeria, if you can get anything from 30 and above, to have them as sign-on members of APC, that is like having maybe 30 governors. So what that does is this: it will help them maintain the never seen before scientific rigging. I will explain. Their constitution says you need to win the 2/3 of the entire 36 states. Abuja, but they have interpreted that one to something else now, right? So now Tinubu doesn't need to win 36 states for his re-election. He doesn't even have to rig it. Okay, he doesn't have to be declared winners of the 36 states. All they want to do is to make sure that if the opposition finally form their base, that they have to put all their eggs in one basket to face in. Wherever they might pretend to be popular, or wherever they are popular, with APC governor, his own job is just to make sure that when they declare the opposition winners, I'll give you an example. Let's say they declare the opposition ADC winner of the Kano election. They will make sure that if the registered voters in Kano is, for example, 2 million, and this is the stronghold of the opposition. So in 2027, with a Kano governor who doesn't really have to make Tinubu win in Kano, with a Kano governor, all they have to do is to reduce whatever massive votes the opposition wants to get in Kano, reduce it. Yeah? So that when they will now check the margin, for example, 2 million voters, they will say opposition scored 300,000 votes. Tinubu scored 120,000. Something that will still give him over 25%. But your own vote there will be cut down drastically, intentionally. And all these high spot areas, this is the job of the governors. Tinubu is not putting together all the state governors in APC to come and win everywhere. No. But you see where they believed that Tinubu and his party, they are popular, they are achievements. For example, they will present the picture by 2027 that it is likely going to be the North versus the South. Don't quote my projection yet. All right? That's where it's headed. They will say, oh, if Peter Obi, for example, is not the candidate, so it's going to be North versus South. So the job of the governors from northern part and middle belt part of Nigeria for Tinubu and others is to make sure that wherever they say they are strong, cut it down. And then you will see Ondo, maybe Ondo State have 1.5 million voters. They will now say APC scored 1.1 million votes. Opposition scored 250,000. They won't meet 25% there. They will ensure that they will never get 25%. Where it is presented that Tinubu is popular, APC is popular, so they are expected to. So by the time the whole result will come together, they may tell you that Tinubu only won out of 36 states. They may say he only won in 18, right? Sorry, 19. And the opposition won in 17. So by the time they put them together, scatter them all over the place, you will just see that, and it's very close. So what did they do to not win it? How did they manage? It's called scientific rigging. It's done. And that is why, and the only takeaway for those who are joining in is that they will all be returned. That's the promise. So if you are an outgoing governor, you can select somebody to replace you. You will win if you support Tinubu. If you are a governor going for second time, you're going to get it because they're going to do your own. If you're House of Representatives or National Assembly members, Senate, right, they're going to work it out for you too. So at the end of the day, they will, when you remove the presidential in this scientific rating that you should be preparing for, and you know, when they remove the presidency, then it will be the turn of the national